What's poppin'?
What's up?
Yeah.
Three Queens guys back in the building with a new episode. What's up? This is episode 3. Please introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
What's up? Y'all got Deshaun Biggerbell.
Of course. And we got a special guest in the house.
Yeah, what's good? Little cousin Dave pulled up, show some love.
Yes. Please do.
Thanks.
And it's your boy Big Norm, author of the Aaron Jackson series. Please pick up the Aaron Jackson series on Amazon.com and iTunes. And please be on the lookout for Afion and Nuba. We're coming up on this summer on Amazon.com and iTunes and Comixology. And the Aaron Jackson graphic novel. That should be out later on this summer. And please support us on patreon.com/3queensguys. And support us on patreon.me /Norman Uncles.
Alright, man. Subscribe and everything, man.
Yes.
Roll that.
So what's going on, y'all?
What's poppin'? So what's going on out here in the world?
Man, I'm just trying to live. Trying to get rich. Trying to get rich and retire from work. I'm tired of working. Every day I deal with crazy passions, and when I come out of work, I'm like, why you doing that crazy shit?
I figured it.
They be doing some crazy shit. They be doing some crazy shit. I be like, look at them like, we told you to just to do one thing and you can't even do that. Like, what's wrong with you?
Nah, but you saw, not to get off the topic.
Yeah.
You saw, what you feel about Hov getting fucking snubbed at the Oscars?
Snubbed at the Oscars.
I mean, with the Grammys.
It was the
Grammys.
The Grammys.
I don't think he cares. I mean, he cares less. He cares less about the Grammys. Who mean?
You think he cares less about that?
Yeah, Nas got snubbed mad times at the Grammys, and he deserved to win.
All right, but why would Hov go there and the fuck?
Because he was nominated.
He was nominated, right?
Yeah,
He had a couple nominations. He didn't know. He might have pulled something out.
Yeah, you never
he
know.
ain't back nothing out that night.
I don't. Who backs Bruno Mars, right?
Bruno
That was
Mars,
Bruno Mars one.
Kendrick brought something.
Kendrick walks out.
I don't know. I didn't watch the Grammys like that. I'm not really a Grammy
see
watcher.
I remember seeing Jay sitting down the whole night. That's all that matters.
I'm not really a Grammy watcher.
I remember seeing Jay-Z sit down the whole night.
That's
I
what I'm
don't think that nigga
saying.
went to
Just
the
sitting there
bathroom.
with the faces like, for real, B. You see this Beyonce?
You can't win them all.
We out of here. I would have been like, we out of here. They gonna have to get some seat fillers.
Nah, they had to make room for the new niggas. My nigga
Do like Eddie
Kendrick.
Murphy.
You think they paid him to sit there like that?
No, he just was sitting there just to sit there.
Yeah.
Like,
Nigga, if
I
get nominated, I'm out.
Nah,
if you don't win, you out. You mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know
I'm
what I'm
ghost.
saying. Like,
But we don't know. Did he
Why
stay
am I
until-
here?
What was the
To
last
watch
category?
performances?
Was he even in the last category?
I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. It
Oh,
depends on the
maybe.
category.
Yeah, it depends. It probably depends.
Nah,
But
I keep it a buck. If my category done, I'm out. Like
I'm
not
ghost.
staying there no more. There's no reason
I'm
to-
going to
He was
get
nominated
high.
for album of the year.
I'm
though.
going to
that
get
was
high
the
and do
last
family
one.
shit with my family.
They
like,
waited for the
OD.
last minute, and then
So,
he was like, "Oh,
yeah.
he didn't win." So
Nah, if he did the best album of the year, usually that's at the end of the show.
right.
So he did have to take that full L and sit there the whole
That's
night.
what I'm saying. Like,
It's not a full L. Dude's rich. He ain't got like that's
Nah,
like a night in the
feel
town.
if
I don't
you
win,
go
like, I don't
there
care.
with expectation,
Yeah, but once you get
of
to a certain
winning.
point, of what he's done, it's like I don't really need a Grammy.
yeah, you right.
You gotta
Like,
understand, on this album, that nigga sold his whole life.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That
Everybody
nigga-
kept saying it was a
That
good album.
nigga
It's like,
It's
floated
the
his own
best.
boat up the river, and he ain't getting nothing for it. So you gotta
it's
think about
always the way it is.
that
though.
nigga snitched on himself, about his wife, about the elevator with
I burned my
wifey's
soul.
sister. Yeah,
getting it.
that nigga gave away
I
his whole
cheated.
everything.
like what?
And then he still ain't get shit for it. Now you that stupid dumb nigga with the stupid dumb nigga face sitting there waiting for a Grammy.
Nah, he's stupid, dumb, rich though.
Oh, man.
It's
Yeah,
stupid, dumb,
but you know
rich
what's funny?
nigga.
The fans are really support it regardless. So it's like
Yeah,
as long as you got the love of the fans out.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. But I would have been out after
OD been going. I've been in that pocket.
that shit. No, y'all gotta understand that shit was 2 hours.
It's 2 hours. This is
I'm
life.
not
It was still in LA. It was in LA,
sitting
right?
nowhere.
It was in LA, right?
You got badass
He lives in
blue.
LA, so it's
you got
like-
badass blue.
Nah,
with
she
the
was
nagging
behaving
on your
herself. She
arm.
was good.
She was behaving.
good.
Yeah, she was behaving herself. She
She
wasn't
was
doing
good.
anything stupid.
She's not black enough for me.
Oh, you
2 hours. I ain't sitting there for no 2 hours waiting for Dad to not win the award.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to go up there with Dad.
I ain't see you move off. Fucking like, time for you to go upstairs.
We could have stayed at home, like.
Mom, we could have stayed at home.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, it's just 2 hours and night in the town. It's like we get dressed up, but it's like, you know, there's nothing major.
You saw the Black Panther premiere pictures?
Yes, of course. You know, I'm a big comic book Black Panther fan or whatever.
Yeah. What you feel about them not inviting the girl that wrote the Black Panther?
What girl?
I guess she wrote
She's not a writer. She was a columnist who wanted to interview.
Nah,
there was no story like that.
Nah.
I don't know what you're talking about because you gotta reiterate what you're talking about.
It's one of the writers of the comic book that they didn't invite.
There was a female who did a spin-off. That's what you're talking about, right?
I don't know.
Because that's the only person who did a spin-off of the Worlds of Wakanda. I think it's Roxanne Gay. That's what you refer to. The thing is, though, it doesn't tie into the main continuity. So Marvel was like, "Hey, listen,
fuck up."
You know, yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, it's
that
like,
was fucked up.
No, you understand? You understand? This is a comic book movie with a comic book script. So if you're not directly involved with the movie, you're more often not. They're not gonna really feel you like that. They're gonna be like, whatever.
What's y'all plans for the Black Panther when it comes?
Man, look, I'm going Friday, either Friday or Saturday.
I will be there.
I wish
Thursday, 6:59.
Look, don't be picking his fucking schedule out.
Seconds. Now, they don't know what movie theater I'm at. I'll be at the movie theater.
They gonna catch your ass.
They're gonna try to line me up, son.
Nah, so he got that ticket on him right there.
I'm good.
How many tickets you got, son?
I'm definitely seeing that shit first day.
But they had the pictures with the black girls with the white wives. Like, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but you know, like,
all the black girls is bad. Like,
it was like two of them though. It was only two of them. Only two of them. Only Mike Coulter and the guy who played Martin Luther King.
Oh, two of the cast had white wives with them?
Yeah.
No. They're not part of the cast.
Oh.
Luke Cage, the guy who plays Luke Cage.
Oh, my nigga Luke, yeah.
And the guy who played Martin Luther King.
Oh, yeah, alright, yeah.
Gotcha. They're married to white
But he might be in, we didn't see the movie, so
but
they
Luke
might
Cage doesn't make a cameo, though.
How you know?
Trust me, I've seen the reviews.
TVs and movies.
They're separated. They're separated. They're not the same.
All this mixy shit, y'all really think that shit won't happen?
Niggas brought up snowflakes to the premiere.
I mean, that's their wife. They're married to him, and plus, Mike Coulter's wife.
You gotta stay at home tonight, mama.
So that she works for Netflix.
Oh, she do?
Yes. So that makes perfect sense, you know. And plus, she met him when he was in college. So
yeah, I've been like, yo, baby, listen here, you gotta understand. It's not like listen, you got
too many black females out here.
Look at me like,
he said, don't even look at me like
that. Relax. I be
just
home.
Walk a step behind. Just pretend, you know.
Nah, you can't. Nah, you can't do that, cause you can't. That's your wife, cuz. Like,
y'all been like, yo, baby girl, listen here. Tonight is different tonight. Nah, it's just different.
Like, don't hit me with the sling saw.
Yes, I see you when I get back.
So many black holes out here, but you be sweating me right now.
Oh, nah, nigga.
Ease up.
Just for my culture, you gotta understand.
Just for the culture.
For the culture.
So when I was sucking you off last night was for the culture too, huh?
I guess.
For the culture.
Stupid type. Yeah, that's crazy. I never even thought about that. You pull up with your white wife to a
black movie premiere.
I promise.
That's like pulling up the shaft. Like,
I promise.
Your Nubian queen, like.
I promise. When the KKK movie come out, you got it. I'm not even gonna pull up to your shit. I promise you. Just let it rock. Stay home tonight. Cook something.
Talking about the a black comic book character. What movie y'all think should be next?
Honestly, I give it a buck. I want to see a new Blade, even though it's not a new comic book character. Yeah, I just need to see Blade come back.
You think
Wesley shouldn't.
Wait. You think it should be Wesley, or you think it should be somebody else?
I think Wesley should make a cameo, but it shouldn't be about him. It should be about somebody else. It should be
coming up.
Like they have the daughter, so.
Justin Timberlake's wife.
No. Blade has a daughter.
Oh,
she has a daughter. And
He has a daughter, so they should definitely work to put that into a future type movie.
I can see
who he had a daughter with?
I don't know. It's some crazy shit.
Some vampire bitch he was knocking up.
Yeah, so you know him.
You know him.
Everywhere.
So you know she got to be Chinese or something.
Nah, other than that, like Static Shock.
Static Shock. That's what we
But
was
DC
talking
doesn't
about.
own that. Remember, DC doesn't own it. So they have
Just
to
because
permission.
DC doesn't have
They
to
have
be.
to ask permission. That's Milestone's comic now.
Oh, Milestone.
Milestone's still official. Yeah, they because every time DC uses it, they have to ask them for permission and pay royalties.
I swear I thought Static Shock this whole time was DC.
It used to be, but then Milestone got the rights back, so it's like they have to. They're friendly with them, but they have to ask and they have to pay. It's like a licensing fee.
They need to fix
Well, I think the
Can't own everything. The same way with Superman. The Joel Schusters and the Siegels, they still have like major control over the Superman property. So every time they use it, DC has to pay me a certain amount of royalties to use that character, even though it's part of the universe. They still have to, because the family was like, we're not gonna give up the character rights. And remember, it was part of Action Comics, and Action Comics didn't get absorbed until DC brought them. But Joe Shuster and Siegel, the family, they was like, listen, we're gonna keep this in our family. We're gonna make them pay a royalty every time they use this motherfucker. And they was smart. That's a smart idea. They was like, listen, we're gonna make them pay a fucking royalty every time. Movies, cartoons, video games, any licensing, they get a cut. If there's a dime bag sold in the park, they want in. Okay?
Do you think they should get in?
Yeah, they own the rights to the character. That's like me making my Aaron Jackson series, and Warner Brothers come to me like, so listen, Mr. Coulson, we like your story. I like your story. We want to buy your character. I'm like, no. You're not buying it. You're gonna license this motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna get a cut. My family's gonna get a cut. Okay, we're gonna get a cut every time, and we're gonna keep it in perpetuity. Okay. You know, we're gonna keep it till but that's how wealth is made. That's how wealth is made in America. You can't just be selling your shit and then next thing you know, you look at them, they make billions,
shit,
you only got millions. So you're like,
nah, it'd be like
come on, son.
It'd be like that. But nah, DC definitely need to figure something out, because that last movie they came out with,
Which
that shit
one?
called
Justice League?
Justice League, that shit was ass.
You don't like Justice League?
Yeah,
that shit was
kinda
trash. Them niggas need to figure something out. If they bring out my nigga Static Shock, that'd be live.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Static Shock, man.
That should be dope.
That's okay.
They need some help.
Yeah, you know what's funny?
Nah,
It's-
you know
it's
what
not-
I want to see? Nah, you know
It's
what
the
I want to
writing.
see? I want to see the Warriors. I want to see
The reboot?
Remake.
They was working on that, but I don't know what happened to it.
What happened? Who was working on it?
They Paramount. They was working on it, but they stopped it or sidetracked it or something crazy shit.
Man, listen, if
It's
they
a
was
number.
working on it, we would have heard about it.
You know, I've heard about it. There was like it was gonna be a definite reboot with Samuel Jackson playing Silas, but
That would have been a
Wow,
good
man,
silence.
crazy.
but then they stopped or some sort of shit. I don't know.
That would've been pretty tough.
That would have been live, yo.
Yeah, but they stopped it. I don't know what
But who
happened.
y'all think should have played the characters though?
Like they would have had mad people.
I think 6ix9ine should have played the white nigga.
What?
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
Nah, you know who?
I know you're talking about. I know who you're talking
Alright,
about.
but
in the
you
movie.
gotta see 6ix9ine before you say.
I seen 6ix9ine.
Alright, but you know.
You talk about he's the rainbow color dude with the 6ix9ine on his face.
Alright, you know the white nigga that.
Ooh, boy.
Alright, you know the white nigga that is crazy in the Warriors.
He's not even crazy.
He.
The main,
Wow.
There's about 3 or 4 white boys in the Warriors.
The main white boy that.
The leader was not crazy. The Ajax was the crazy
Yeah, I'm
one.
about to make
No,
look this
I'm not
shit up.
talking about the Warriors. I'm talking about the niggas that tried to set him up.
What? Oh,
You don't remember Do this guy remember the Warriors, David?
First of all,
I
I'm thinking
get it.
about the main ensemble. I'm thinking about the
Nah,
villain.
I'm
The villain.
talking about I'm talking about the villain, the
Oh,
nigga that
okay, yeah,
tried
yeah,
to set
yeah,
him up.
Of course, Lufa.
He looks like 6ix9ine.
Nah, if it's a remake, he's not supposed to.
Oh, okay, got you. Makes sense. Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? The way he appears is grimy. His griminess.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
You feel me?
His appearance. The
Yeah.
persona.
Yeah. You can put the little grimy hair in him and like.
You already got the grimy.
Yeah. Like he ain't washing for days.
They
and
literally
shit.
just gotta say action with that nigga, no makeup.
Like, oh yes, come on and play.
That's it, definitely.
Who else should be in that though?
I like the Spanish cat from Arrow.
What's Spanish cat for Arrow?
Oh,
You got to be in something
Got
else.
his name. He used to play on Reaper, and now he's an Arrow. He's like the guy who played Wild Dog. Spanish cat with the
You know what you talking about?
You never watched Arrow?
Nah,
Arrow's official.
Marvel is team.
Doesn't matter if it's Team DC or Marvel.
Arrow is hard over there.
The closest DC shit I fuck with on TV is Gotham.
Gotham.
I don't watch that no
God,
more.
like, Gotham
I
is
stopped.
every
Like I stopped
episode.
around.
You know Gotham got a lot of fans though.
Yo.
I stopped around like the part where Jerome had the face thing, and I was like, y'all stopped. Like right there, I was
Gotham,
like, nah.
every episode is like a movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an official movie.
But you know what's funny? It's like so much, and they cram into every even like few 3 episodes. They cram so much, and it's like hard to keep track of everything.
they do,
It's like
like,
they got the
what-
Quarter Owls, they got Ra's al Ghul now. I'm like, they're cramming too much.
Oh, they got Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, they're cramming too much into it, and they should just space it out.
Oh, you know what I heard about Batman?
What?
About, you know, in the earlier days, right? They got you know when they was going pow bing when the shit was popping up on the screen.
The subtitles a little thing.
Yeah.
Something like the Adam West. 60s.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got that. They talk about Bruce Wayne's like his pops. His pops was like Illuminati. Like he was involved in this.
That's why the Court of Owls is really was against the Waynes, because they was vying for control of Gotham, and basically it was the Waynes versus the Court of Owls, and the Court of Owls didn't like them.
Yeah, and the Court of Owls is more like deep niggas. Like
The Court of Owls is more the Illuminati than anything.
yeah,
They was like, nah, we're gonna fuck with you, because the Court of Owls is kind of like evil in a way, so they was like, nah, we can't fuck with you. And Wayne was like, nah, I gotta put my resources to stop y'all motherfuckers. And then it was like, okay.
but Bruce Wayne was fucking with his daughter though.
What?
Bruce Wayne wasn't he fucking with Ra's al Ghul's daughter?
The Court of Owls is something totally different than Ra's al Ghul shit, though.
Oh, but ain't that part of the black what's Ra's al Ghul with?
Ra's al Ghul is the League of Assassins, Shadows, all that shit.
Yeah, but ain't that a part of it?
No, the
That's
Court of
not it.
Owls is totally two different
What's
things.
the Court of Owls?
The Court of Owls is a faction within Gotham, like they're like the rich.
Where you learned this shit from?
Life.
I read it. I read it when I was a kid.
He said life.
I read
He
it when I
like
was
he
a-
live in Gotham or something,
No,
right?
I read it when I was a kid. Who hasn't read it?
I haven't read that shit. Like where's
I
when we
missed
talk
out
about
on
Adam West and them, where do you learn this shit from?
Nah,
I was a
I missed a
kid.
lot when I was a kid. Like y'all was in the X-Men.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, X-Men's on
And
shit.
oh, y'all know all the shit. Me, I'm just learning like most of my superhero shit now off of these movies.
Nah, see that I can't stand that. When people-
WB Batman was as deep as I got. I'm sorry. And then when Spider-Man came on Channel 5. But like the whole X-Men saga, I know it now, but when it was coming out, I was like,
That shit is
new
starting to
me.
get confusing now.
Everything's confusing with X-Men, but with the Marvel universe, with Captain America, Iron Man, I'm just learning about them niggas. I didn't know.
I can't.
I
I
did
cannot
not
stand
know.
when people.
Let me
bag
ask you a
none
question,
like
since
that.
you're an expert, Sean, and fucking
Read
and
the
fucking
fucking
X-Men.
comic.
Why did they bring Cable out right now? And the next which movie?
Cable.
That's
and
Cable and Deadpool, right?
Yeah,
Cable is in
Deadpool.
Deadpool, but remember, Cable is a part of X-Men, but he is part of the Deadpool story as well, because they hook up a lot of times to fight individuals.
Yeah.
So they usually cross paths. So I mean, it made sense to put Cable in the sequel. I mean, you know, it's Cable. Fuck it. Everybody wanted to see Cable. Fuck it. Like, put him
But
in there.
people really don't know who Cable is though right now. Right?
You know, I just read the book.
That's why. But it's confusing.
It's
You know,
not
I ain't gonna
confusing.
front.
He
Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now that's confusing. Cause I mistake Cable for Bishop. I swear, I thought I was like, why
God.
is
How?
Cyclops and Jean's son rocking with Deadpool? I had to sit there and really go over my like encyclopedia on Marvel. Like, this nigga is not Bishop. I thought that was Bishop this whole time.
Bishop is black.
Alright, but Cable looks dark skinned. Like he's
No,
not.
Cable is like Bishop was 22nd century, and Cable was 24th century. So Cable is like a few years after Bishop and everything, right?
Bishop from
and then he came back.
But he came back to kill him?
No.
What he came back to do?
He came back to help the X-Men, the same thing. Like Cable came back to help the X-Men in the same way as Bishop did.
But wait, Bishop is Jean and Cyclops.
No.
Bishop is Cable.
Cable.
This nigga with Deadpool is.
Yeah.
Yes, he's related to Jean and Scott.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yes.
I always thought Bishop was.
No, Bishop is just the
Bishop
nigga.
is just black dude.
That's what I'm saying. He came from the future to do what? To warn them about something, right?
Warn him. In the comics, he warned them about the whole assassination attempt and everything else with Onslaught. It was revealed that Onslaught was the guy who killed the X-Men, but he stopped it. He altered the timeline when he stopped. When he jumped in front of him.
That's brazy. This whole time, I never knew Cable was. I thought it was Bishop.
No.
In the way I was stupid, because Bishop is dead ass black.
Yeah.
And Jean and Cyclops is Caucasian.
So on his wife.
He said Caucasian.
That's crazy.
He is Caucasian. I mean,
what if that ended up to be Wolverine's son for real? No, let's listen.
Oh, Cable.
What if Cable end up?
Yeah, Wolverine ain't never take Jean down ever. That nigga.
Whoa!
I don't think Wolverine ever touched Jean. Cyclops is not the nigga to F with, my nigga.
All them touches that Jean used to give.
I mean, look,
fucking Hulk.
She
used to be laying in the bed
like emotionally. She liked Wolverine, but. I mean, Cyclops is there, so you know she ain't gonna fuck around.
You know what Wolverine is?
She ain't gonna fuck around on Cyclops.
You know Wolverine? I think he's supposed to be black, yo, but they not supposed to.
What?
Because he's more like the thug type.
What do you mean he's a thug type?
That nigga went
he's rough around the edges, but
he's rough around it. He's more like the thug type, and Cyclops is more like the goody.
Yes, I know. He's a goody two.
That's what I'm saying.
And she's attracted to like this rough type.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We know that.
All right, so why would you look at me like that? Like I'm saying something crazy.
Wolverine get her wet.
It's over.
Cyclops.
Oh, he gonna take off his glasses.
But Cyclops is the pretty boy. Cyclops is the pretty boy. He's the lead.
Guess what? He can't kill Wolverine unless he sliced off his head.
We know that.
So alright, so
we wouldn't know who would win if they got it shaken. We talking about who went in the bedroom. That nigga Cyclops was taking that shit down every night. Wolverine was in the other room crying. Every night.
Because he didn't want to do it to Cyclops.
Wolverine is a simp though. It's like all these chicks out here and you simping for like the leader's girlfriend. Come on.
Listen, that bitch could kill the whole world. Of course I'm gonna love her. Like
no, you a simp. You a simp.
Nah, I'm not no simp. I just look at her and realize her power. Like, oh my god, her power. So you trying to say?
Now I keep the buck. If Jean would have shot me down, I definitely would have been taken down Storm.
Definitely. Because he did have a thing with Storm.
He had a thing with Psylocke though. They had a little affair. And Jay was getting mad about that in the comics. Like she was like on the low, like sneaking into like his mind and shit. And he was thinking about her, and she was at the restaurant with him. And he's like, "What are you thinking about?" He's like,
Nigga had a thing with Jubilee.
I don't think Smash Jubilee.
Wolverine.
Jubilee was way too young.
I mean Rogue.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, you can say Rogue. But he never had a thing for Rogue. And Rogue had a thing for him. It was like more.
In the comics it's different though.
Oh, for real? He took it down?
No. I'm saying in the comics it's like
he had Rogue, Storm.
Cyclops had all these bitches. He didn't have Storm.
I'm not talking about Cyclops.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Wolverine.
Wolverine had Jean.
Rogue.
No, he ain't have Rogue.
He had Rogue.
Not in the comics.
I don't think he ever touched Rogue.
Not in the comics. He wasn't looking at her like that. He wasn't looking at her like that.
Listen.
It was either Storm in an alternate reality, or in the future they had hooked up at one time, and then it was Jean. He always was.
This nigga talking about the ultimate reality.
Nah,
he fucked all of them in the crib.
He ain't fuck all.
You think that it? You think in the mansion they ain't sneak around at nighttime?
Of course people
right
then. Out there, Wolverine was out there like,
my nigga. I'm in that mansion.
He's a simp, son. He's a simp.
Definitely taking everybody down.
He's taking. That's what I'm talking about.
He could go out to the club and find chicks everywhere. He doesn't need to be in the mansion.
All them bitches loved him too.
Pussy, my nigga. Kitty Pryde would have got taken down.
But that's the whole point. His heart was at G. His heart was just thinking about G. Like G.
Because that's the only one he ain't take down.
Like simp, yo, he's simping, man. Hard.
That's the only one he ain't take down. Y'all gotta read between the lines with these comic books. They're not gonna just play it out. This is for kids. They're not gonna just put it out there like this is Japan. Cause you know Japan don't care.
Yeah, of course.
They be having, you know. And definitely in a mansion, like.
In a mansion, my nigga. I took her to the bull court.
But then hold on, you got Professor X who's probably watching everything.
Everything, right?
Everything.
That nasty
he knows what you're doing. Like, he's like, hey, Wolverine,
go back to your room.
Go back to your room. Don't.
Close the door. Go back in your room.
No.
That nigga
he'll know. Like he'll be the first person to
dead sleep.
That nigga was.
Yeah, you think he's sleep?
That nigga be dead.
Dude, he's in a house full of mutants.
Yeah,
like he's like, and he know how hard it is for him to sleep probably because he's hearing doors like straight doors and shit.
First off, he has a colostomy bag because that nigga got no legs. Who taking him to the bathroom to take a shit and piss?
No, he had like the machine.
Oh yeah,
the machine to do that. Damn, I lost some mad money today.
What? And then they had some shit overseas, right, with the X-Men and shit. What you said you lost money?
Yeah, my cryptos went down today.
How much?
Look at my accounts. Minus 130, minus $3, minus 10. Not major, but
nigga, if it start adding up months after month,
the crypto market is like that. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down.
It's like we don't understand that.
I keep my money that shit don't go up and down at all.
At all, unless I spend it.
It's the same idea as the stock market. You put your money in the stocks, you watch it. And
niggas is also niggas is also jumping out of windows too.
I'm not jumping out of windows.
Jump out of windows.
Hold on. The bottom line is, if you're dealing with crypto stuff, the only thing to remember is only put in what you have to lose. Only put in what you're able to lose. Don't put.
So
in
you gotta budget it.
Yes. Don't put in like I'm gonna put in like 30 racks on one thing.
But that's the problem with some black people. They don't have it to.
You don't even have to have like a 30. I paid like $25, $30 like one time. Every check like $20, $30.
Okay, so you put like some in there
at the time.
Okay, makes sense.
So I don't be putting like $1,000, $12,000.
3 racks.
These people like putting mad money on this shit. I'm like, yo, you crazy? Like my boy from work, yo, he spent like I see his portfolio, and I was like looking at his portfolio. He had like Tron, and he had like almost $8,000 worth of that shit. I'm like, and then when the crash happened, actually it said minus. I'm like, oh.
So wait, when it says minus, you owe?
No, you don't owe.
Oh, okay.
It's just the value goes down.
Okay.
But then you lost your initial investment.
Gotcha.
Until it rebounds, so that's a minus in a hole.
Yeah,
so if you redraw it, you don't get that much money. You lost money.
Guess what? I got some scammers that shall do shit too.
No. The idea behind cryptos is good. It's the future. It's the future. It's like betting. It's like
sell me on that.
No. I'm not trying to sell you on it. I'm just trying to explain it to you because everybody's like, how do you get into cryptocurrency? How do you do this? How do you do that? Cryptos is basically there's technology, blockchain technology, where it's usually used for data transfer, regulating information systems, data security, and there are different areas where they build the technology to use blockchains to perpetrate to keep the technology going. So they say you want to build a music service. You can use blockchain technology within the core of your background service and basically use that to make faster music transfers.
Gotcha.
And you could go on the market and say, yo, my company has this type of coin. If you invest, you can have, and the value when you invest, it should show you. In the market, your value goes up. If your company is strong, your project is strong, your technology is strong, it goes up. If it's whack or or it's a panic where everybody starts selling, it goes down.
what y'all think about Quincy Jones talking shit about?
I hear about it. I see everybody posting about it, but I still ain't hear the video.
Nigga said
I didn't see the video.
I was watching YouTube, right? Nigga said, somebody need to ask him about Pop. I was like, oh.
He dry snitched on niggas out here?
Yo, he was saying mad shit. He talked about who killed JFK. I was like, what?
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was doing.
What he say?
Some Giancarlo, some crazy mob boss name. Yeah, he's naming names. Crazy. He was naming names. He didn't give a fuck. He was naming names. He said, I got proof. I was there. I was watching this shit. He said, yo, Marlon Brando fucked Richard Pryor.
I heard about that. Everybody know about that.
I was like, yo, I didn't even know about that.
He fucked everything.
I fucked with Richard Pryor heavy, but I heard some shit about that. I heard Eddie Murphy was doing it up.
I've heard,
but he admitted
Richard
to
Pryor
himself.
messed with a tranny. I didn't know that he was deep into like
But my whole thing is, why is that your place to tell? Who is
because
who
remember,
is you to tell?
You gotta remember, Quincy Jones was big back in the day, so he was behind the scenes of everything. He just watching everything. He just probably was watching.
But what if another? All right. So is it wrong for another older nigga his age to come punch him in his face for talking shit
Who's
about?
Who's gonna punch him? He's like 80 years old.
Oh, right.
Let's Stevie Wonder roll down. Let's Stevie Wonder roll down that niggas. And Stevie Wonder probably says on Stevie Wonder too.
Like, don't talk about. All right, you see,
Stevie Wonder roll up on him and knock him the fuck out.
Like, you understand? Like, don't understand?
I see you, motherfucker.
Listen. Understand this. If you got real friends, right? No real friend is gonna sit back and let niggas talk about you reckless like that.
Yo, at the end of the day,
they either gonna hit you up on the phone like, yo,
I get what you're saying, but Richard Pryor's been there for like almost like 4 or 5
That's what I'm saying. Let him rest in peace.
He's unburdening his soul right now, so he just probably can't handle it. He was like, I'm just gonna tell the truth about everything.
How you unburdening your soul?
He probably knows he's gonna pass away. So like,
all right, Sean.
So he probably, let me let all this shit out now before I die.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Listen. When y'all unburning your soul, y'all let out shit about yourselves. Y'all don't let shit about other people.
Now, he gotta think about it, right? He done snitched on these niggas. When he get to heaven, them niggas is gonna be shaking with them.
That's what I'm saying. And
Richard Pryor, JFK, all niggas like, so what, nigga? I want them pussy.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like nobody's gonna care or absolutely say. It's like after
he's starting a whole lot of shit up. That's
after 2 weeks, it's gonna die down.
And then boom, we gotta think about it like this, right? What about Richard Pryor's son, grandson, or whatever? Like that? Now
his daughter
said hear Marlon Brando used to dump wild dick in Richard Pryor. He probably.
They know. They just have to live with the truth. They know the truth. They just gotta have to live it on their front street.
I'm gonna watch it for myself.
Why do you have to hash this back up?
Yeah, that's wild, Grammy.
I don't know. Just old niggas be doing that shit.
Old niggas.
It's like before they go, they be telling everything. It's like,
tell shit about yourself.
Yeah. He told shit about himself.
Tell how you wanted to fuck Pac in his ass.
Nah, he was talking about shit like I had a date with Trump's daughter.
Oh, you had a date with a white girl.
Trump's daughter though? Trump's daughter. He said I had a date with Trump's daughter.
Other people can fuck other men in the ass, but you don't. But you don't do that. How do you know about other gay men if you're not gay?
You hear shit. Club 54, that shit.
Come on. You gotta be a part of that club to hear it, baby.
But yes, I said Quincy
you gotta be close to hear it.
Quincy was everywhere.
Right, Quincy close
to
everything.
So he probably was seeing everything behind the scenes.
Yeah,
so.
Quincy close to Tevin Campbell.
I don't know.
I heard that nigga gay too.
Quincy is close to Will Smith.
Oh man,
don't do that to Will?
Allegedly.
I will always defend Will Smith.
Oh, Big Willie. Big Willie style.
Nigga do no wrong in my eye.
What he been there? The big homie?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
He ain't go against Wilson.
Nah, I'm going against him.
That boy good.
That boy good in your eyes?
That boy good. That boy always good in my eyes. Will Smith can't do no wrong. I was hurt when I heard about Richard Pryor. I was hurt about Eddie Murphy because Eddie Murphy, that was my nigga too.
What Eddie Murphy what?
About Tranny? He was fucking some niggas was fucking him too. I can't remember.
Eddie
Murphy.
I mean, y'all
niggas is talking about gay shit.
But really, like, you broke the shit when he got caught and the cops caught him out.
Nah, y'all saw Charlamagne this week though, and he was cheering on that. Bobby likes gay day, like.
I don't.
For Miami. Oh yeah, you gotta see that.
I don't have TV
No, I don't. That is not on TV. It's on the internet.
I'm just saying. I'm like
that everything's not. But you're just saying you. Can
I finish?
Every episode we have. We don't have TV.
Most of the shit that he be hearing, I don't be hearing. So I'm like, what?
Nah, I gotta pay attention to everything. I don't watch TV.
I've seen I've seen something about that, and I just was like, I didn't even pay it. I was like, whatever. Like
I don't have TV.
Did you see that show? I don't have TV. So.
I guess.
Nah, that shit was on the internet though.
Yeah, we know. But I just, like I said, I just could have skipped it. Like I have a choice to watch it or don't, or read it or don't. So I just was like.
So you was like,
yeah,
it's news. Why you don't? That was awkward. The pause right there.
Yeah,
like, it's news. Why you don't?
I don't know. Niggas just don't watch the news sometimes. I watch the news. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
like
why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you look at everything? Most news is just bad news.
So you don't look at. You just look at the shit that you want to look at.
You have the choice to look at what you want to look at.
Man,
if you don't want to look at it, you don't have to look at it.
If you don't be a journalist,
you don't have to.
No, this is what I'm saying. If you're gonna be a journalist, you have to look at the.
I'm not a journalist.
So what are we doing here? We talking about the whole weekend.
We're a podcast. We're running a podcast. We're not journalists. We don't have journalist degrees. We didn't go to college for this shit. What the fuck?
All right, but we talking about topics that.
We're talking about news topics, but
so
we talk about social topics, talk about comedy topics, talk about movie topics. We're
so you gotta be able to switch your hats, though, right?
Yeah, but I'm not a journalist. I don't have press passes. I can't have press credentials.
But you got regular people that's press too.
Yeah, but they're vetted. We're not vetted.
Vetted don't mean nothing. I'm telling you.
Try to go to the White House with that shit. I'm part of the press, no, sir.
It's a such thing called free press. Like.
Yeah, no, well, it depends. If you're not vetted by certain people, you don't get in. Period. You know that.
Man, listen, it's nothing to go get vetted.
Man. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So you really think they're not letting people be journalists?
I'm saying
so you really think if we come up with our own station, they're not gonna vet us?
I'm just saying you have to go through a process to get vetted.
Alright, so we'll go through the process. That's what I'm saying. We'll go through the process to go get it.
Yeah. No.
Why not?
Yo, you only got one life, might as well try it, right?
That's what I'm saying.
What's the worst that can happen? Niggas say no. We back right here.
Right, doing the same old thing.
I'm just saying.
Who called me?
You might as well try it.
You better be lucky you have somebody that wanna call you.
It's 10:30. Why is she calling me now? She come down and talk to me.
Oh damn! I'm about to say something crazy.
Nah, I'll be getting no crazy chicks calling my phone.
What you watching, David?
What you on Instagram?
Nah, I'm talking to my boys. We're about to have this party at the critter there real quick.
Yeah.
We just trying to figure out when we bring in the eat, we bring the drink. That gallon of Henny go wild hard. So.
Y'all niggas is wildin' over there,
I'm
huh?
telling you, I had the first two parties I had at the crib. That shit was gonna lit. I told y'all niggas to pull up. Next one, next door. Don't worry, this summer coming. Coming soon. We in there.
Yeah, summer's coming. I can't wait to get warm. I'm tired of this cold shit.
I like this. I like when it's like not cold, but you know. Like today was good.
When I go to work, I walked out 9-degree weather. I was like, yo, I'm fucking tired as shit.
9 degree?
9 degree, 10 degree weather. I walk to the subway. I walk to every night. I walk to the subway.
You could take it. You big nigga.
This shit's annoying though.
That big shit don't mean nothing.
That big shit don't mean nothing.
I put my hoodie on.
Cold too.
I got my hoodie on. I got my jacket.
You say, yo, you big? What you mean? Nigga, I'm still human.
Exactly. Like you still free. And then plus I gotta wait.
Big niggas be hot when it's cold.
Nah, that's just a false advertisement.
Exactly.
I don't know who cold with that shit, nigga. We got more skin.
So
that's more skin getting cold.
So you really telling me y'all really don't sleep with the window open when it's?
Hell no.
No,
sit with the window open. What's wrong with you?
My room, I should get hot as shit in that motherfucker. So I definitely have that window cracked.
I like the heat.
I feel you on the heat, bro.
I sleep better than the heat. I sleep way better than the heat. I love it when I'm hot.
I need a heavy rotation of brand new oxygen.
Like I can't. I'm not that person who has like. I'm not the person who's like so hot that they turn over, they can't sleep. I be like this. I curl up in a ball.
Nah,
like this.
Stuffy. I hate that stuffy room feeling.
I be like the gestation phase, the alien egg pod. I'm like this, like.
That window gotta be open at all times.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about too. What y'all think was the best 80 movies?
Oh yeah, the 80s. I don't know. I'm an 80s baby. You know that.
Yeah, but you were 80 baby.
Yeah, you're an 80 baby.
We 87, 88, 86. I know I'm 87. So we at the end. So at the end of the day, you got to start.
You 87 too?
I'm 87.
We both 87.
You 87? Oh yeah, we 87.
Yeah, pretty much.
You 80.
You were 80,
so,
baby. You don't
but I don't remember everything from 80 and change. Like I had to go back and watch some shit. Like some shit I don't remember. Like yeah, some shit I missed too. And I was like,
and I'm confused because like I said, 87. Granted, my memory probably ain't start officially to like 89.
Yeah, like
so everything.
I remember stuff when I was like 4 years old. But other than that,
alright, so that's like 85, 84 was good.
84.
What was on? What channels? What channels was you flicking through? That 1 through 4.
I think
1 through 4.
84. The biggest thing I can remember about 84, I think was E.T.
E.T. Okay.
Look, yeah, my mom said he went crazy for that shit.
I remember Michael Jackson Moonwalker.
Yes.
That was my shit.
Yes.
And that nigga was running from the pedophile nigga. No, he was running from Joe Pesci. There you go. He was running from Joe Pesci. That nigga Joe Pesci had a ponytail. He was chasing after these niggas and had tarantulas. That nigga was just weird. Like,
what year was that?
I know I was born 87. I was born 87, but I think the movie came out 86.
86?
Yeah, it's called Michael Jackson Moonwalker.
Oh,
and it's like a
that's the year the game came out?
The game probably came out 88. The arcade game.
Yeah, that was official.
In that movie, right? This nigga, I know he was running from Joe Pesci. And he had like a thing about spiders. He was trying to take over the world. That movie was weird because it was like music.
You gotta watch that movies like that. You gotta watch them because they got
that shit was crazy. The nigga, he turned into a car.
I know.
I remember he transformed into. I was playing Forza the other day. I looked it up. He transformed into a Lancia. It's like an Italian car. I would never forget this scene. I was like, yo, mom. The fuck we watching? That nigga got chased by Joe Pesci, and he got into an alleyway. And that nigga deadass grew a whole front bumper, a back bumper, and kept it moving on these niggas. And I remember he jumped out the alley as a car and blew it down the Holland Tunnel.
Right.
That nigga got out, the Holland Tunnel, busted a quick right, and was at some club. And then he transformed back from a car to a human. And he performed Smooth Criminal after that. I was like, this shit crazy, my nigga. I said, yo, mom, there's something really wrong here, mom. Like, I'm young.
So it's
I'm Google gagging right now. Hold on. And then at the end of the movie, right? All right, boom. Turn from a car to a human. There's a little dance. There's a little lean forward move, right? After that, the niggas came and shot the club up. Joe Pesci people came, shot the club up, kidnapped the little girl, threw the spiders on the bed. And then the nigga went to the Grand Canyon to get the girl back from Joe Pesci, right? And he got down, Joe Pesci was busting his nigga ass, kicked him in the stomach. That nigga screamed mad loud and turned into a transformer.
Yeah.
You remember that shit, right? That nigga turned into a robot, had lasers on his arms. He started blowing niggas up with his robot arms or whatever. And then the nigga was about to leave. He was leaving, right? And Joe Pesci ran to his big ray gun in the mountain.
Right.
And shot the nigga as a plane.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. Y'all niggas, now that I'm older, I'm just thinking, like, whoever wrote this shit was on acid. Like, there's no way these niggas that wrote this shit was a normal human. Shit. I believe you. Mike wrote, he produced, written,
and starred.
And starred in that shit, directed all that shit, because that shit is no normal human would think about.
Yeah, I mean,
a
like,
nigga running from
and start transforming into
a car.
Nah, the cartoon shit was out there.
I never seen that.
I didn't see the cartoon.
The cartoon shit was like, it might have been like 80-something, 83.
I kind of skipped that.
Nah, I ain't seen no Michael Jackson cartoon.
I heard.
I remember my memories started.
You can look it up. Look up the cartoon.
My memory started from Moonwalker, and then after he came out with the Dangerous.
Alright, so it's Elf. I mean, I said Elf.
Alf was the 80s.
It was 80s.
It was
80s. It was late 80s, right?
Yeah, it was right that time.
You said E.T., Michael Jackson. What else?
Oh, we got Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
That was original. Let's not forget Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. Wait, what was that? 80? No, was it 80 something?
80.
It had to be. No. I remember.
It was Star Wars was 77.
Was the first one, A New
First
Hope.
one. Then Empire Strikes Back was 80 and change. And then the last one was about 87-ish. 87-ish, yeah.
That was episode 1.
That was 6.
You're right. I'm bugging. It had to be 6.
Yeah, the original was for 5 or 6. That's crazy.
Niggas pulled up to my crib like, yo, why you not even here? Like,
why you not even here, cuz?
Why you not even at your crib?
Yeah, you don't even live that far, so that's like
Return of the Jedi came out 83.
Yeah.
That shit was 2 hours and 16 minutes long.
Damn.
Man, sitting in them old ass movie with the chairs back.
You would have had. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say. I wish the movie theaters like back in the 80s when they was smoking bud in there, cause that's why I could sit through a movie.
Drive-through movies.
Oh yeah, the drive-through shit. My homegirl Nessa was telling me they got those in Florida and shit.
Some drive-through shits. I can't deal with that drive-through shit. You know why?
First of all, you had to go get up out the car to go to the concession stand. You gotta come all the way back.
So is that the problem?
Nah, cause then the movie doesn't stop. You have to keep going.
So get there early.
And then plus you gotta find parking. You gotta get the
good parking shit. I don't want to sit in my car the whole night. I don't want to sit in my car.
It's like you don't want to sit in the car the whole night.
Sit in the front.
You can sit on the hood. Yeah, you can sit in the grass.
You can sit in the hood. Then plus you got people in the car honking their horns.
Honking their horn? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I take that all the way back.
What are you? What Sean?
That shit would be live.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas pull up with the foreigns. Niggas pull up with the L whips. A drive-through movie theater.
You mean like I take that back.
Yeah, that shit would be coming.
And then afterwards, the parking lot.
Yeah, that is the parking lot, really.
No, but after like where y'all conversate.
Have like the Fast and Furious marathon at a
drive-through
with
he said the Fast and Furious.
Well, the marathon and then with the
car movie that
comes with the car meet, and then plus it's like
and the foreigns ones and the foreigns.
Yeah.
Niggas pull up like, damn, so he in a bullshit ass Nissan Altima, nigga. And some nigga in the pull up next to you in a fucking GTR. I'd be hurt.
Oh, and then one night you have the fucking Mexican movie, and then you have the low riders out there.
That'd be like, throw some training day on.
I'm saying different nights you have different shit.
I'm not a low rider fan, so.
You're not a history buff.
I mean, low rider's okay. I'm more of a muscle type guy.
OD.
You too?
OD. If it's not American Muscle, I mess with Japan.
So, right. I was just about to say.
I do JDM.
What about you?
I do
American
JDM.
Muscle.
You do American Muscle. I like American Muscle also, but JDM.
Detroit face head ass nigga.
if it ain't American, you're Japanese.
Big Sean.
I don't even cop Germans. German cars it's overrated.
If I go German, I'll go Audi. I can't do BMW. BMW's like
BMW's nice.
They good. Don't get twisted, but they like the Hondas.
Niggas said they like the Hondas.
You gotta think about it. Niggas pull up. You see niggas pull up in 328. I'm sorry, I'm not giving y'all niggas the benefits of the doubt though. I don't really see M3 niggas like that. Y'all bum niggas out here be using them 328 eyes. If your number's low on your BMW, you're not really doing it. Your shit.
I usually just stick with American Muscle. Call it that.
It gotta be 50 or better. 45 is the minimum we go.
But that's the only point. If you got money and you're German, you be stunting. If you ain't got no money, listen, forget about it.
You're right. If you listen, people see the symbol, they see the Audi symbol, see the BMW symbol. I don't respect no nigga if he not in a 50 or an M. It has to have a letter in one number, or it gotta be a high number.
6 or 7.
If I see a nigga pull up in a 328i, I'm looking at you like, damn, so that's a nice Honda B. I see a nigga pull up in a CLA 250, my nigga. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, my nigga. How you stunning that? Get beat it, my nigga. You gotta, if it's not an SL, it gotta have the AMG symbol on the back. If it's a BMW, you gotta have the M symbol.
Look, this is Audi. This is for his fucking speed.
they gotta have the S4.
The i8 shut that shit down.
i8 is nice.
The
electric car is nice. What I'm saying is, when niggas pull out, they gotta have the S badge, the M badge.
Look,
MG
he said the
badge.
S badge.
If you got numbers before, I'm sorry, I can't do it. 550, yes. 545, yes. The 338i that comes twin turbo, yes. The Audi, it gotta be S4. It gotta be S something.
The
S4,
S4, S5. I love the S7. I love. You know what's funny? I love the way the back curves and it looks like a racing car. What they need to do is they need to make it like a coupe. Just push the seat back and have like the same body, but just push the seat back and just make it a coupe. Make it a coupe.
Yo, you need to be quiet before they listen to your ideas and steal them shit.
Yeah, the S7 is official, but that's just like 50 off the bat.
So let me find out New York niggas
I'm
don't
talking about the A7, like the base A7, like the A7 and S7.
I don't speak that language. I don't know what that means. It gotta be an S, A, and G, so I can't.
I'm not racing though, so that's the whole point. I'm just.
It's not even about racing. This is about
like
the fact
if you want to look good, you can cop an A. You can cop an A series.
I feel you. Right now, here, cool. Chilling at the red light with your A series, right?
That
nigga pull up on you on your right with the S7. Look at you like,
oh yeah, you only put 30,000.
So you trying to tell me you couldn't pull out a little extra?
45, huh? You got 45.
That's my worst nightmare, my nigga. Pulling next to a nigga at a red light, and that nigga next to me pull up with the.
But see, that's the whole point. When I cop my Challenger, I'm getting a V8, but I'm not gonna get like the SRT jump off. I'm gonna just straight up with the V8.
You gonna deal with the RT? You gotta go RT.
Yeah, the RT be fine. RT be fine. But you know what it is?
RT.
I'm not gonna be like, yo, son, pull to the lane, like, yo, what you pushing? Like, I ain't gonna do all that. I cruise and I chill. I don't be showing off. I'm not a show off type guy.
The lowest you can go on the charges is the RT. I'm sorry, SRT. But you gotta remember, there's so many variants of that Charger shit now. They got the Hellcat, they got the Demon. Yeah. All them shits. That's big boy shit.
Upper echelon.
That's the big boy shit. You gotta stick with the SRT. Flat out SRT.
Too expensive.
Yo,
and a plus, I would do searches on it. The best SRTs, you gotta go out of state. Like they was like Pennsylvania, Jersey.
You gotta get a brand new SRT.
I'm like, the same. You gotta go to like at least outside of New York to get the best type deal. Yeah. I'm like, I can't be like I would have to take a cab out to Jersey somewhere and come back.
It gotta be SRT.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If it's not SRT, not Demon. I'm sorry, I take that back. That Demon shit too much. They want too much breath for that shit.
You know what it is? You could cop a Hellcat for 50. I've seen a few for 50, but you gotta. I would tell them to import it. Like I would tell them to put it on the truck and then bring it here.
Bring it from Detroit. Right?
Bring it from wherever it is, put it on the truck and then just bring it here, and I'll pay the fee. Like I pay go online, pay the fee.
I'm pretty sure that's how you gotta do it. I'm pretty sure that. Oh no, the Hellcat is actually all over. I'll take that back. The Demon, you definitely gotta get that shit like mouse clicked. Here, you can't really pull up to a dealership with, yo, let me get that Demon in the back. They don't got that shit over there.
Yeah, they would have to order it for you. Yeah, as soon as you put the money down, I'll be like, yo, I want it here the next day. 2 days, two days flat. Like, put it on the truck right now. Especially if they got it in the lot somewhere. Especially if they got it in the lot somewhere from the major dealership, and then just put it on the truck and then just bring it right here. Because they have like the GPS on that motherfucker.
I wouldn't know how to act in a Demon.
What are you talking about?
I wouldn't know how to act. That shit is.
How you figure? It's a
800 horses.
But you know what? See, that's the whole point. I'm like, for me, it's like, I had a V6 Charger, and I love like when the horses kick in.
I won't say that loud. Don't say that loud.
I can say it was my car. I'll say whatever I want. It was my car. I had it. Now I'm trying to go from a challenge.
Wait, what happened to it?
The cylinder head busted, so I had to give it up. Yeah, it happens. So
stop revving your engine.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's a V6. You supposed to don't too loud. Chargers gotta be V8.
Your own shit.
I wouldn't even fuck with that shit.
Cars break down all the time, though.
Yeah,
cars break down all the time. Not just my car, everybody's car.
Nah, you're right.
Oil. Gotta change the oil. Got the brake light, the sensors. Like you have to get when you drive a car, it's wear and tear and shit breaks down. It's like you have to constantly keep it. It's like constant upkeep, and it's like the more shit you have to like a BMW.
So what y'all think was the best car from the 80s?
The best car from the 80s? I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
The best car from the 80s. That's pretty hard. Back in the day, niggas was rocking with that Mustang. Niggas was rocking with the Fox Body Mustang, the Chevys and shit like that.
The Porsches.
Yeah, Porsches.
Whatever year that Porsche 911 came out, that Will Smith was pulling up in Bad Boys 1.
Oh yeah, that shit's official.
I think that was a 90s Porsche though. I'm not too sure.
Nah, that might have been 80 something.
They had that same body for a long time.
Yeah.
They had the same body for a long time.
That might have been 80 something. 83.
911. They had bodies for a long time.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna holler at y'all next weekend. Same time, same place.
Yeah, we're about to wrap this up.
Little cousin Dave, he out of here.
Hey, you wanna plug anything, Dave?
Huh?
You wanna plug anything you doing?
Yo, get that money and that's it. Maybe I have something to plug in next week. Right now, I'm chilling. Follow me on Instagram, Chekinkad, CHETKINKAD.
Yes.
That's about it.
Yes. Okay, guys, we're about to wrap this up. Please remember to support us on Patreon, patreon.com/3queensguys. Support us on paypal.me/Norman Colson. Please remember to pick up Afion and Nuba coming this summer, and on Aaron Jackson series, so Afion and Nuba, and on Amazon.com and iTunes. And please remember to pick up the Aaron Jackson graphic novel, which will be released soon in the summertime at Comixology. And this has been your boy Big Norm. I'll see y'all later. One.
Oh no.